This is why Arsenal need to sign the football player, the goal machine, Victor Osimhen. Hello everyone, thank you for being part of the Arsenal chapter, and please subscribe and ring that notification bell so you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you, as long as it is sports and as long as it is Arsenal related, right about here at the Arsenal chapter with me, your host Abu Karls, as I'm definitely dedicated to bringing to you the latest straight as it comes in from the camp of Arsenal. And right about now, let's dig deep into this transfer, the Victor Osimhen Arsenal transfer. And you will remember that Victor Osimhen is a Nigerian professional football player who plays as a striker for the club Napoli and also the Nigerian national team. You will remember that he's one of those football players that has been on the hunt by quite a big number of clubs, with Paris Saint-Germain coming out and saying they needed the football player, Chelsea saying they needed the football player. Arsenal isn't an exception, in Manchester United too saying they needed a football player. However, to be realistic, I think Arsenal definitely there is a big urge, massive urge for the club Arsenal to sign the football player. We remember that Arsenal has Gabriel Jesus, and Gabriel Jesus is a very good striker, and undoubtedly I would with no doubt say Gabriel Jesus is a good striker. He's a very wonderful one. But getting an additional, and he can't be even an additional, he's a big one. And the fact, when you say Arsenal has Edin Ketia, it's called Gabriel Jesus, and now putting all together these two football players and also adding yet another big striker, a striker who scored 31 goals across all competitions for the club Napoli. That definitely would mean quite a lot for the club Arsenal. And we've seen Arsenal has to get to prepare for uncertainties. For example, you would remember that Gabriel Jesus had an injury that cost the club last season. I mean, he was a very good football player, top scorer, and also Edin Ketia is. But when you've got a beast like Victor Osimhen, then definitely your striking section is sorted. When Gabriel Jesus is not on, you have a top goal-scoring football player, and when Victor Osimhen is not feeling alright, you have a good option, and they can always change. You can always change, and so that the football player is not playing 90 minutes and is not playing 38 games. The football player becomes exhausted and sometimes disgusted and is not performing. So if you've got two football players like two magic football players, two magicians, definitely, that would definitely be something that is good for the club Arsenal. Having having Victor Osimhen playing, and also having Gabriel Jesus possibly on the bench, that would be good. I mean, you need a football club to look at these football players that you are bringing in, and they get scared. You need the club to see a football player that is on the Arsenal bench, and a club gets scared. They know anytime Gabriel Jesus is coming, we are into trouble. He can get us into trouble. And you are like, you're like, a club is like, oh, it's Victor Osimhen on the bench, on the Arsenal bench. Anytime he comes, he's finalizing, he's just finishing us off. That's what you definitely need. Please subscribe and ring that notification bell so that you do not miss out on whatever we've got to bring to you. Thank you and goodbye for now.